watching all over the internet. It is Thursday night, September 18th, and we're here for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. Another exciting Thursday night to talk about all the great things happening in the world of pro wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, OMG moments, title changes, returning legends, and wrestling that goes on for 3 or 4 plus hours. What are they thinking?
They're not thinking. That's the problem.
We'll get to that in just a bit later. I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I am also the host of the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Wrewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. Folks, this is the Alpha, Mr. Juan Arauz.
I'm the Alpha?
You are the Alpha, and I am the Omega.
The Alpha and the Amoeba? Are we the storm that is approaching today? Are we Virgil the Virgin? You know what? I'll be Urizen. You can be V. There you go.
But you got the hair!
Yeah, and you've got the V being a virgin. So there. So
but I'm not a virgin!
Yeah, and actually... Yeah, fucking whatever. I just don't want to be a little gimpy bitch. There.
But you get a sweet cane.
No, but I also get a sweet sword and a giant Clyfoth tree over here for fuck's sake.
Okay, but what are you going to do with a giant tree?
I don't know. Climb it. Thank you for that fine introduction, Zay. Don't you ever forget that, mister.
Folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you fine folks at home have been doing best, what you've been doing all along, and that's simply supporting the Ravens Flock. Just supporting us over here in this channel by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, sharing our content with all your friends, family, and loved ones, and anyone that you may know in your life who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything between. But most importantly, making sure that you're subscribed and hitting the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content here. We want to make sure that everyone you know that you've been referring us to is subscribed, and the more folks that you can bring us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers come out of that. And before you know it, we'll finally be self-sustaining to the point where Jose can stop raising the roof like a silly person. Where we can finally do this channel not just for the love of the game, but also as the livelihood that we've sought after. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, and your feedback on your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. But pray tell, Jose, exactly what is it that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
So here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. So, AEW All Out is just a couple days away. We're near the weekend of September 20th, folks, and it's not just a weekend of AEW All Out, it is a week of ridiculous counter-programming. Oh, yeah!
Yay, what the fuck are we even doing here?
Yay! Where WWE is, well, not exactly going head-to-head because AEW pulled out first, but WWE is hosting their event WrestlePalooza over in Indianapolis, Indiana, on that same Saturday as All Out.
Yeah, go figure. Once again, you know what? I'll hand it to Tony Khan. He may be a sexless loser, but his pullout game is unmatched.
Oh! But you know what else is unmatched? The supplier of amazing and easy to digest energy. And this thanks to our partners over at Glitch Energy.
Yay.
They specially formulated smart energy blend for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. Comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure you bookmark glitchenergy.com on your web browser to stay up to date for all of their announcements.
Yeah, you gotta hand it to these guys at Glitch. They know how to mix up a damn good energy drink over here. They've been rocking this game for a long time. One of the old-time favorites over here at Glitch. You can stop pantomiming over here, Zay. We're done with the intro pantomiming weirdy thing that you do.
You've never complained about me looking at the website before. It's right next to me.
It's not next to you. It's on the site. Oh, hey, look, we got a free 50% discount on.
Look at that.
Order.
How awesome is that?
That's so nice of them. Look at this is how insane and this is how popular Glitch Energy is. One of their best sellers over here, which was the Nerdies, unavailable right now. They've got grenades. They've got one of the original flavors, the Smurf juice here.
Yeah,
which is terrifying to think of. And I am actually interested in seeing how the berry cherry comes out over here, because this is a black cherry blast.
Oh, I love black cherry.
Right. So yeah, and as you can imagine, this is partnered up by the streamer Bear UNLV. Let me see. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're a gamer. Yes,
they're a gamer, but that's okay. Hey.
Yeah.
I saw one of the screenshots. They play racing games, so we're good.
Yay! They're a racist, just like Angel.
Not the whatever, man. Oh, a Mario Kart legend, huh? Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's official. He's definitely a racist, just like Angel.
Ha!
Oh, UNLV, University of Las Vegas.
Hey!
Okay, blah, blah, blah.
That's awesome. That's very good for them.
So this is terrifying. I don't think I want to fucks with this guy.
Challenge accepted.
What the hell is wrong with you, Jose?
Dude, you should know me by now. I am a fiend when it comes to Mario Kart.
How do you get double blue shelled? And how do you tank double blue shelling? What the fuck? See this guy? I guess that's the power of the berry cherry here, because Jesus.
That's funny, you keep losing me, Jose.
Oh, stop. I don't keep losing to you.
Yes, you do.
Well, to be perfectly fair here, like I said, this guy's clearly got his game on, and I would definitely be interested in trying out this berry cherry. Oh no, I'm a broke-ass mofo. What do I do, Jose?
Well, not to worry, Juan, because Glitch Energy has got you covered with the Cash App Afterpay program. It's 4 interest-free payments of the original retail cost, and it's split up bi-weekly.
So,
and the best thing about it is, when you set up the program for 4 interest-free payments, you're still going to get your product delivered to you. They're not going to hold it in layaway or anything like that.
So you mean to tell me instead of paying $34.95 for the tub of the berry cherry glitch, I just pay 4 payments of $8.74 every 2 weeks, interest-free, debited directly out of my debit or credit card?
That is correct, and you're still going to get your product. You're still going to get your glitch tub.
That's a thing I like. I like things.
And you know what else? We've got you covered, because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FLOCKFUEL, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order, so don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your glitch now.
I want to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock.
All right, so let's not waste any more time. This is a loaded review night, so we are going to get straight to it. We're going to start off by talking about the main event of the September's WWE's Worlds Collide. Juan! Ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
So, Worlds Collide, another collaborative pay-per-view event hosted by WWE and Lucha Libre AAA.
You gotta say it correctly, Izzy. You know how they say it over there. It's Lucha Libre AAA.
Lucha Libre AAA. And Stop that.
AAA.
And WWE.
AAA.
Stop, please. I'm trying to do the review here.
Try more.
So, the Worlds Collide makes its return over at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, the same venue where CM Punk dropped the infamous pipe bomb in July of 2011 before Money in the Bank.
Who could have possibly predicted that that history would be held in twice in a row in that arena in Las Vegas? Of course, it's like 14 years apart, but who cares? It's awesome.
It is awesome. You wouldn't know because you weren't there.
Neither were you.
But we saw it.
Yeah, but you weren't there.
Yeah, I wish I was. And folks, the main event for this edition, for the September WWE Worlds Collide, is a one-on-one contest for the Lucha Libre AAA Mega Championship. As the defending champion, El Hijo de Vikingo, the guy on the left, defends his championship against the WWE Intercontinental Champion, representing the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
All right, so Dirty Dom over here going up against Vikingson.
Well, don't say it like that. He's supposed to be cool.
He is Vikingson. All right, I'm anglifying the fuck out of his name because El Hijo del Vikingo saying that over and over is a mouthful. Okay, it's not conducive to proper flow in commentary and reaction. What the fuck? Also, finally we see some folks in the chat. Mr. Quake, Vicente Guerrero, welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Hey, welcome. All right, well, what if they shortened it to Vikingo?
It just means a Viking.
Well, what do you want, Juan?
But he's not Viking. He's the son of the Viking. Viking's son. Vikingson. All right?
Okay.
I can't believe I have to spell it out for you here. But whatever, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Like you said,
all right, so one-on-one contest between, I guess there's no other way to say it, Viking Son and Dominic Mysterio. Thanks, asshole, for anglifying this.
I win.
Yeah, whatever. So both these men are doing great lucha things as Viking Son puts Dominic Mysterio to the test in the middle of the Lucha Libre ring. And yeah, you want more proof that it's co-hosted? Both the company logos are on the ring mat. Yeah,
but you see, WWE's logo is above the AAA logo, so...
Oh, yeah, well, somebody has to be the Dom in the relationship.
Get it? Because Dominic Mysterio.
So speaking of Dominic Mysterio, he's getting his ass whipped in the first couple of minutes of this match, and until Dominic Mysterio was able to cut the high flyer off from the legs and take control of this bout. Yep. You see him applying the surfboard stretch here in the middle of the ring, keeping the high flyer down. And he also pulls off the Eddie Guerrero trademarks. And you know something? I want to point out one thing. The Las Vegas wrestling fans are fucking weird, man. Remember this year's WrestleMania where the fans were booing Cody Rhodes and cheering for John Cena during John Cena's heel run?
That's because it's John Cena's farewell tour. They're going to cheer for their hero John Cena as he bids them farewell. In throughout all this mess.
Okay.
They're going to cheer for the bad guy because the bad guy's retiring.
Okay, so what justification do you have for the fans cheering for the bad guy and Dominic Mysterio and booing their champion?
Well, as you told me before, Jose, the fans of Lucha Libre AAA aren't big on Vikingson here as their champion.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they like the previous champion, who turned out to be former WWE champion Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, aka Alberto Del wife-beating kidnapper.
Yeah.
Aka Alberto Del freaking beat the shit out of and emotionally and physically abused Paige Saraya. You really think we want that kind of stink on us over here?
Yeah, no, we do.
I don't fucking think so. I don't care if this guy became the second coming of Jesus Christ in the middle of the ring in Lucha Libre AAA. Outside the ring, he's still an asshole. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. Las Vegas fans are just freaking weird.
No, it's the Lucha Libre AAA fans.
But before you share that, Dominic pulls out all the Hallmark moves, all the Eddie Guerrero moves. He pulls out the Three Amigos. He pulls out the Three Amigos. He hits the 619. He tries to go to the top rope and tries to go for the frog splash, but Vikingson was able to get back on his feet and start wailing on Dominic Mysterio in his comeback. He goes for he hits a series of like high fly and Hurricane Rana moves. He goes over to the top rope and he hits a 450 splash, but Dominic Mysterio was able to kick out after 2. So the match continues. And then as we get closer to the match ending, we get some ringside shenanigans going on.
Jesus. Well, gotta hand it to Vikingson. He's at least putting Dirty Dom's dirty diapies to the test over here.
Yes. Anyways, so I need you awake, Juan.
I am awake.
So during
What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, no. So during the match, Dominic Mysterio then puts on the lucha mask that he wore in his entrance, and he puts in a freaking like metal plate to load the mask up to use it as a weapon against Viking Son.
So he stole a fucking gimmick off of El Grande Americano then?
Yes.
He legit stole El Grande Americano's fucking bit where he loads his mask in order to headbutt the guy with a foreign object kind of thing.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because we're going to get to that in just a little bit. He tries to load the mask up. He tries to use it as a weapon against Vikingson, but it does not work. And then, like
does it not work?
Because Vikingson was able to see that bullshit coming from a mile away. Unfortunately, he couldn't see the outside interference from a mile away. The Judgment Day tried to interfere, and Dragon Lee tried to even the odds, but the Judgment Day quickly started stomping all over him. But then they were shooed out by Rey Mysterio, Dominic's dad. And then, I'll tell you how we got to this.
Oh, God.
After Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee shoot off the Judgment Day, Vikingson went to the top rope. He hits the 630 splash. The referee counts 1, 2, and freaking El Grande Americano pulls the referee out and stops the 3 count.
Why? But seriously, why though?
Apparently, according to the storyline on Monday Night Raw, both Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano are in cahoots with each other.
Since when?
I have no idea.
For what? To what end? Seriously, no, that doesn't make any sense. Listen, I could have sworn, hold on. Didn't El Grande Americano turn babyface recently?
No!
What? He's still a heel?
I don't know. There's like 3 of them.
Which one is this one then?
I gotta start watching.
What am I doing here?
See, this is what happens when I don't watch Monday Night Raw.
Oh my God.
And I need to start.
Okay.
So after that little bit of interference, finally, Dominic Mysterio uses the loaded mask, headbutts Vikingson, hits the 619, goes to the top rope, hits the frog splash, he pins and wins. Your winner and new Lucha Libre AAA Mega Champion, Dominic Mysterio. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. He's now a champ.
Oh my fucking Lord. I am so confused. I am seriously perplexed. I am befuddled. I am flabbergasted. We've been flim-flammed, bamboozled. We've been shammed. We've been scammed. We've been defrauded. We have been defrocked. What the hell?
This is great.
I am too sober for this shit, Jose.
And then after the bout is over, Rey Mysterio, of course, walks down to the ring with the AAA Mega Championship, and Dominic Mysterio, the balls on this kid, verbally berates his father and forces his dad and demands that his dad puts the title around his waist. And after Rey Mysterio does that, Dominic shoos his dad out of the ring. Damn, what a bastard!
Oh, the nerve, the gall.
Yes. The whole pay-per-view ends with the Judgment Day all celebrating over in the stand. From left to right, you got JD McDonough and Finn Balor, the World Tag Team Champions. You got Dirty Dom, the champ, and you've got Raquel Rodriguez in the back and Roxanne Perez up front.
Seriously, the weird thing of Roxanne Perez being the substitute for Liv Morgan and all this shit. My brain is folding inwards into itself. I saw a fucking photo that I know for a fact isn't Photoshopped, because you can tell from the pixels and by having seen quite a few shops in my day, that there was this fucking photo of Dirty Dom with fucking Raquel Rodriguez, fucking Roxy, fucking Liv Morgan, fucking Rhea Ripley, all 4 of them on his ass. I'm like, this fucking tadpole, this fucking this nestling of a child man thing. How is it that he is getting literally all the bitches? Explain this bullshit. I don't fucking understand. Like, what the hell?
Oh my goodness. This is a giant fucking like Jerry Springer fight waiting to blow up at any minute.
Oh my god, I don't believe this.
But nevertheless, they're doing everything that the WWE is doing with the Judgment Day is doing great. Having Dominic Mysterio as the double champion will definitely help put more eyes on the Lucha Libre AAA product as they continue their working relationship. And we're also going to get more cross-promotion storytelling between WWE and Lucha Libre AAA. What do you think?
Truthfully, I hope that they don't overdo it. I hope that they don't over WWEify stuff with Lucha Libre AAA. Lucha Libre AAA's got to maintain some form of its own independent identity in order for it to still link with WWE. But it's got to maintain its identity. It's got to maintain some form of still being its own brand kind of thing, even though it's under the auspices of WWE.
Oh no, of course. That being said, the rest of the pay-per-view was fantastic. I enjoyed the AAA Tag Team Championship match between Psycho Clown and Pagano Jr. against the New Day, especially Grayson Waller, who substituted for Xavier Woods, who's out on injury. Natalia beat Fabi Apache, which was a great bout. And of course, I enjoyed the mixed tag match between Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana!
Jesus Christ.
All right.
With his fucking thing with the iguana.
All right. Well, hey, I haven't said it, so I'm scaling back on it. I'm holding back on that.
No, you're not.
All right.
Get it out of your system.
No. It's already out. Don't worry about it.
Get it out of your system.
Oh, yeah. And El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. successfully defending the Latin American Championship in an incredible fatal four-way bout against Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD McDonough. Great pay-per-view all around. They definitely did great business. All right. So
yeah, no, excellent show.
Excellent show. So now let's move on to NXT Homecoming.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. So let's get this show rolling. Yay, see, Homecoming, it's a thing.
Yay! NXT Homecoming is a very special occasion because he's got an iguana!
I fucking
Shall we buy you an iguana for Christmas?
Ah!
You're feeding it. They like to eat crickets and flies as egg.
And from what I've seen, they also like to eat demon puppets.
I can't with you.
So NXT Homecoming, it is a special occasion. It is an anniversary, and it's an anniversary TV special. And this year, WWE is going back to its roots. NXT, it makes its return to Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. Yay, the original stomping grounds of the old black and gold of WWE NXT. And of course, I'm going to start mixing things up in this review because we actually start off with the exciting segment of the night, of course, being the opening speech by WWE COO, The Game, Triple H.
You mean CCO?
CCO, sorry. Blech. Man, so many business acronyms.
Sorry, his name is Paul Triple H Levesque.
Fine, Paul Triple H Levesque. But it's shorter to say Triple H.
Oh, yeah, it is shorter. But he goes by Paul Triple H Levesque.
Kind of like how you believe that it's shorter to just say Viking Son.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, well, tell me how much you were going to stumble over yourself by saying El Hijo del Vikingo over and over and over.
Wait, is that why you were... Oh, fuck you, dude. Anyway, so Triple H gets on the mic. He addresses the Full Sail crowd. He made a big deal about you made these three letters. You turned it from a whisper into a roar over the years. You helped make NXT shine. You helped make NXT great. With your fan support, you helped NXT take over. Yeah, no, it was a great rah-rah speech for the fans, thanking them for being supportive of NXT over the years. And then he, of course, gets interrupted by the Heartbreak Kid, WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels. That's right, baby.
Also happens to be the commissioner of NXT and head of creative.
That's right, folks. We got D-Generation X up in here. Hey, Juan, let's party like it's 1997 again. Break it down.
Yeah, except we're not in 4th grade, and we can't tell our teachers to suck it.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I don't think a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old Juan and Jose would get away with that. Ah! But anyway,
We're nearly in our 40s. We can't get away with that.
I know. Plus, trust me, Juan, you have a whole list of people you wish you could say "suck it" to.
Would you like to hear that list alphabetically or chronologically?
So moving on, Shawn Michaels gets on the mic and he thanks Triple H for that speech. He made it clear that NXT is on fire right now and that they're coming and that they're going to be leading the future. And Triple H then teased some sort of face off, except not really. He's like, I'm happy the way you're doing things here, but don't get me wrong, Shawn, but what if I told you that I wanted to come home? And then he looks Shawn in the face, and Shawn's like, oh, well, then, we're going to have a big problem. And these two look like they were about to fight. And then they were both interrupted by the former NXT commissioner, Lord William Regal. And William Regal tells Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
It was only a matter of time before William Regal finally made his way back into the ring of NXT some fucking way. Oh, god damn it. Go on, Jose.
And then William Regal told Triple H and Shawn, like, listen, there's only one way to settle this. And I like this part. One of the fans tried to shout war.
It was the bunch of the fans. It's like, please, everyone, that's my line. If we can just edit that part out, please. Pretend you didn't interrupt me.
And then he finally says the thing.
He says the thing.
I can't say it because I can't do it any justice. Neither can Juan.
Oh, so I guess we gotta play it. I guess I don't know. Okay, well, give me.
We don't have to play it.
We have to. Okay.
Oh yeah, true.
It's a law. All right.
Shit,
we live in a society. There are rules. We're not animals. Okay, Jose.
Fair. All right,
So,
give us a minute. Give us a minute. This is worth the wait. It's worth the wait because it's William Regal, and he says it's so well.
Because who are we kidding here, guys?
Now, sadly, we can only do audio only.
I mean, yeah.
So.
Hang on a minute.
And
sing along if you know it, folks.
Go.
War games! War games!
Oh, here it is!
War games! War games!
Yay!
That's right, everyone. This is the
He said the line!
We're having war games again.
Or maybe he just said it just to get the fans going.
No, he said it because, he's announced the war games.
And then afterwards, William Regal was interrupted by none other than the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair got a huge babyface fan pop from the Full Sail crowd. They were all shouting, like, welcome home. And damn, that was crazy.
Okay. You have to understand, Jose. And this is, since I know you know the history of NXT, how they folded that in. Also, how's it going, Ulysses Fartknocker? Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. It's pretty straightforward. Before NXT was NXT, it was FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
And it was a separate developmental brand. It had nothing to do with WWE. It was just a separate independent thingy. WWE decided, hey, let's go ahead and buy that little thing out, and we'll put Triple H in charge of it so that we can build it out as our own internal developmental at long last.
Yeah.
Fast forward to, what do you call it?
2014.
Yeah, 2014 here. We've got NXT taking up its big run, and that's where we saw the beginning of the Four Horsewomen. And of course, one of those Four Horsewomen happens to be motherfucking Charlotte Flair.
Yes, despite her having a rocky, controversial return in earlier this year, she's been actually doing pretty well in her current odds couple tag team with Alexa Bliss on SmackDown. Charlotte Flair got on the mic and she says, like, Triple H, Shawn, it doesn't matter who's in charge because the women's division runs NXT. And then it's kind of funny, like, when she lists out the Four Horsewomen, she omits Sasha Banks from her listings. Like, she doesn't even mention She doesn't even mention Bailey or Becky Lynch. She mentions they mentioned Paige, Ember Moon, they mentioned Carmella, and
Hold up. They mention Ember Moon,
yes.
Athena,
Yes.
but they're not mentioning the 4 horsewomen?
It's crazy, isn't it?
So they don't mention Bailey, they don't mention Sasha Banks, and they don't mention Becky Lynch?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, it's weird. Their speech is weird, but I get what they're saying. They're pretty much hyping up how the women's division in NXT is the best women's division in all of WWE.
Well, that's a pretty big and bold claim, and not to toot their own horn, but to toot. It is.
Yeah.
And what else is it? And yes, Alexa Bliss got started in NXT as well, so she's very much ingrained with.
Oh my God, Alexa Bliss, before she changed her persona, like she started off with this really bad cheerleader gimmick, and then she started developing more of a.
Yeah, no, the sort of mean girl, the Little Miss Bliss, crazy shit. Then we've got her being the domineering midget girl of doom, and then she became Harley Quinn to Bray Wyatt's Joker, and now we've got this version, which is fucking awesome.
Yay!
It's just I'm not trying to sound diminishing of the diminutive Alexa Bliss. I'm not trying to sell her short. I'm not trying to.
That's just how you said it.
No, I'm not trying to sell her short. I'm not trying to diminish or make it sound like she doesn't measure up over here. I'm just saying Alexa Bliss is a short girl.
Wow.
Anyway.
So yeah, that was a great opener. That is my pick for the exciting segment of the night, the opener, because now we're going to segue into the opening match. And it is a tag team match, playa.
Holla, holla.
Because this immediately leads into a tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. As the defending champions, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss put their titles on the line against the Culling, represented by Izzy Dame and another crazy girl, Tatum Paxley.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm looking forward to this match. Namely because I got my 2 crazy girls with the crazy girl dolls.
Yes. And speaking of
they both have blonde bitchy partners.
Blonde tall bitchy partners.
See, there you go. See?
Yeah.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Thank you. All right. And speaking of dolls, we start things off, of course, with Bliss and Tatum Paxley. And yeah, they're both are holding up special merchandise. One of them is holding up Lily. The other one is holding up a random blonde Barbie.
Yeah, they fucking played for this shit. I don't give a damn.
It was funny. They were like staring at each other like menacingly, and then the referee tried to tell them, "Hey, put the toys away." They both looked at him like they both flashed a look like,
excuse you.
And then the referee's like, "Okay,
bitch, are you trying to tell us what to do?" Like, oh hey, look, man, I just work here, all right? I don't even need this job no more.
Yeah, no. They eventually decided to put their toys down and fight, and they actually had a pretty good couple of minutes of in-ring action.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss, of course, taking Tatum Paxley to Psycho School. And then they tag in their tall blonde partners, and unfortunately their face-off isn't that creepy. More disrespectful, as Charlotte Flair tried to extend a handshake, because we all know that Charlotte Flair is all about, respect and courtesy.
Yeah, bullshit.
Izzy Dame slaps the hand away and immediately starts going after Charlotte.
God dang. So yeah, no, Charlotte, this is what that feels like when you go off disrespecting people left, right, and center. That's what that feels like. Okay? just drink that in, Charlotte. Just drink it in.
Now, of course, Izzy Dame was able to hold her own, but then things start to devolve a little bit as Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss regained their momentum, hitting simultaneous blockbusters. And yeah, this led to the girls retreating to the male members of the Culling, Sean Spears and Nico Vance, for some impromptu pep talk. Okay, lady. Yeah, this happened like before they went to commercial break, because they're getting overwhelmed.
Exactly. When did we lose control of the situation here? Yeah, doesn't it anyone told her that we're the good guys here?
And meanwhile, Sean's like, we are? No. But then when we get back from commercial break, Tatum Paxley starts working over, Izzy Dame starts working over Charlotte Flair. Yep. They start, between Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley, they take turns tagging in, and they're keeping Charlotte Flair away, pretty much keeping the nature. Well, no, I'm not going to call her the nature girl. That's stupid. Pretty much keeping her down until until she gets a hot tag, and Alexa Bliss is all on fire. And look at this. She's so crazy. She grabs Tatum Paxley by the throat. She doesn't do a choke slam, but like a choke takedown. Like, she's like, what, a half inch shorter than Tatum?
Like, what I tell you, crazy short chick. Crazy as hell. And short as hell. For fuck's sake. She's only 5 feet tall.
Exactly. So while Izzy Dame has got her hands full with Charlotte Flair, Tatum Paxley is not in the best of ways right now. Tatum Paxley tries to hit her finishing move. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like the Psycho Takedown or something like that. I don't know. But then Charlotte Flair stops Tatum Paxley in her. But then Tatum Paxley tries to go for the 450 splash. Sorry, my mind is blanking here. No. Okay, sorry. First attempt. Alexa Bliss tries to go for a Twisted Bliss. Tatum Paxley reverses it, brings the knees up. Yep, right there. That spot. It sucked. And then Tatum Paxley then hits her Psycho finishing move. And then she tries to go for a 450 splash, but Alexa Bliss dodges out of the way. And then in the final seconds of the match, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss hit their finishing moves to pin and retain. Your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
All right, so showing the new girls, hey, you still got a ways to go. Not bad at all. That's a hell of a way to fucking show, like, hey, no, these are the bad bitches of NXT and the bad bitches of the main roster. Let's see how they measure up, and they took the women's tag champs they took them to the dance.
Yes, I love that. And you know what? I also like that. I also love the moment anytime Alexa and Tatum share a moment in the ring. Like, they get all crazy and shit.
They got to go crazy and weird and kooky, creepy, hot chick.
Yeah.
On each other. Who can out creepy the other?
Exactly. Yes. Holy shit.
If she doesn't have a title reign going 3 weeks after making a return, Charlotte feels disrespected. Yeah. No fucking kidding.
The 5 feet of fury. Thank you, Mr. Quake.
Exactly. Vicente was also saying earlier, in a shoot, I've wanted to see Kairi Sane versus Alexa Bliss for the longest time. That could still happen. Anything's possible.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, the 5 feet of fury, that's what I was referring to here with Alexa Bliss. Yeah, that was one of her nicknames. And yeah, no, she's mini, and she's very, very scary.
Yes, she is. I mean, have you looked at her doll?
Yes. It's on sale right now at WWEshop.com.
No thank
for like
you.
$89.99.
No thank you. I prefer just window shopping it. I don't want it anywhere near me. I wouldn't curse anybody with that.
It's not like it's like super giga ugly. It's just a creepy, like, spooky doll. What
it's a curse, Juan. It's cursed!
With what?
I don't know, whatever fucking voodoo black magic Alexa Bliss puts on it.
Yeah, well, she learned a lot from Bray Wyatt. I'm pretty sure she's got some sort of Horcrux thing going on with it. Anyway.
Now let's get to the exciting match of the night, and it's another tag match, player.
Holla, holla.
That's right, the tag team of the newly formed reformed Trick and Mello gang, the TNA World Champion Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes from SmackDown, going up against the team of DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
All right,
Mr. Johnny Wrestling and the Psycho Killer.
Okay, you gotta understand. Mello and Trick are to each other what Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are. These two have been at war with each other and side by side with each other. Each one of the members in these teams knows their partners like the back of their hands. The only difference is DIY, they decided to roll together in this nice long little tag run, which is fun. Whereas Trick and Mello, they've gone their own separate ways. So,
which is fine. All right, so let's do this. So let's go ahead and talk about the tag match. We start things off with Johnny Gargano and Carmelo Hayes pretty much exchanging a series of high-flying moves and acrobatics, exchanging reversals and arm drags, and you love to see it. Both these guys are incredible in their in-ring work.
I mean, yeah. Like, there's
and also if you and also Johnny Gargano is like rocking like the old school like his old NXT ring gear from like 2017.
I hope he cleaned it. I hope he washed it.
Oh, dude, bro, he's got so many.
Joseph Michael Jordan used to wear his college trunks underneath his stuff while he was in the Chicago Bulls.
I didn't know this.
And you say you watched Space Jam?
What? Wait, no, wait, hang on a minute.
Yeah, it was a whole little gag. It's like, listen, I need my college gear, which I have in the duffel bag at home. It's like, dude, you wore this shit in college? I've washed it since then. Don't give me that. Like, all right, fine, whatever, sure. Yeah, funky. Look, what? It's my good luck charm. Every athlete has something like that.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. Freaking pay attention. Come on and slam.
And welcome to the jam.
No, you don't get to welcome anyone to the jam. You forgot.
Shut up and
How dare you?
Shut up and eat your Twizzlers.
It's not my Twizzlers. It's my medicine.
Fine. Shut up and take your medicine. Anyways, so while these two guys are exchanging their high-flying moves, we then get tag-ins from Tommaso Ciampa and Trick Williams sharing all the power, player.
Wait, why is Tommaso Ciampa wearing face paint?
Because he's representing black and gold of NXT. It's a gold skull.
Okay, I get it. Like, I hope you pardon me, because like, wait, what the fuck is wrong with his face? Why does he look like he has jaundice or something?
No. It's a golden skull, which is honestly really cool. So,
yeah, if you could see it, like, if there was a photo of him friggin' walking to the ring where we could get a good look at the face paint, then maybe I could appreciate it more. But since we don't have one of those, I just look like a silly person.
All right. Take your medicine like a good boy. Anyway, so Trick Williams, we get to see some awesome moves from him. He hits Harlem sidekicks. He hits a pop-up fastball punch onto Tommaso Ciampa. And both Carmelo Hayes and Johnny Gargano continue their action outside of the ring. Carmelo Hayes was trying to go for a springboard move, but then Johnny Gargano cuts him off. So Johnny Gargano, what he does is awesome. He runs from the entrance ramp, and then he charges in and hits a spear through the ropes, taking down Carmelo Hayes while Carmelo is midair.
Nice. Okay, those are cool. That was fucking cool. You know, if it wasn't for the I honestly was gonna like the way you were setting this up. I had no clue that we had one of those ramps flush and level to the ring apron. Because, like, how the hell is he gonna jump up into the ring and spear him? But like, no, it's just the ramp and it's level to the ring apron, so we're good on that front.
Exactly.
Okay. Never mind.
Now okay. Now DIY tried to go for their finishing move, meet in the middle, but then Trick Williams pushes Carmelo Hayes out of the way, taking the bullet for him.
Oh.
So and that didn't work. And then this is where we get some real like fuckery here. So after no, there was a moment near the end of the match where Carmelo has a Trick Williams. They gain the upper hand in this bout, and then they look at each other, and it looks like they're going to attack each other, but instead they hug it out like, yeah, no, we're friends, man. We're cool. It's all good.
And they're each giving each other a sinister grin behind the other's back.
Yes, as Carmelo Hayes turns around in the shades from their last encounter at Vengeance Day 2024, when Carmelo Hayes stabbed Trick Williams in the back, we see that same positioning that Trick Williams was going to do the same thing. He was going to charge at Carmelo Hayes and attack him from behind, but instead, he leaps over Carmelo Hayes and clotheslines Johnny Gargano instead. Like, he faked us out!
He faked us out! How dare you! You flim-flammed! You fraud! You fiend! You dastardly heel! Actually, no, that was seriously clever freaking camera work, and that was clever acting work and shit, so fucking sure, why not?
Yeah! And then, of course, near the end of the match, Johnny Gargano was taken out at ringside, and while the referee was distracted, we get interference from none other than The Miz. The Miz hits the skull-crushing finale on Johnny Gargano, rolls him back into the ring. Carmelo Hayes hits the nothing but net finishing move to pin and win for the team. Your winners, the Trick and Mellow Gang.
What? Yo, Mike, don't you have a C-list movie you need to go star in?
Yeah, like the Marine, what, 11th, 12th?
No, it's 14.
14? Jesus.
Hey, you gotta keep up.
No, because on SmackDown, The Miz has like a brief alliance with Carmelo Hayes.
For what? Against DIY or what the hell?
Yeah, I think it's against DIY. I don't know. Like they're tag teaming briefly together. I think he's trying to mentor Carmelo Hayes. I don't know what the hell's going on, but the point is they're in a temporary alliance. It's weird. But so is
Seriously, Miz?
But so is the alliance between Dirty Dominic and El Grande Americano. So anything can happen.
Man, fucking people are being weird here. This shit don't make no sense to me. Fucking sure, whatever.
All right, now we're gonna go right back to formula because I do have to knock it down a couple of notches here because we do get a match that was okay. I wish the match could have been a little bit longer, but it is for what it is. It is a one-on-one contest for the NXT North American Championship as the defending champion, All Ego Ethan Page, to defend his title against an NXT alumni, Tyler Breeze.
Okay, we have the battle of egos. We have a preening diva who can't get enough of their own reflection, and we have Tyler Breeze. Don't worry, Ethan Page. If I'm joshing you like this, it means I like what you're doing. God damn it.
Man.
No, seriously, how else do you explain it? The whole thing of him fucking, Canadiafying the North American Championship and all this shit, his deal with Chelsea Green and them being, the big Canada connection going on. I mean, how else do you want me to fucking put it? This guy is not just living the nickname, he is defining it. So, showing how Tyler Breeze, who was also a preening prima donna, fucking selfie-loving, pretty boy, fucking, you've got battle of egos here.
It's pretty awesome. I love it. But
it's like pottery. It rhymes.
Now, that being said, I do have to knock it down because, unfortunately, the match it didn't go as long as I had hoped for, and there wasn't really that much build. I mean, Tyler Breeze made his return last week, so I felt like this match was just put together. It feels like a match by committee. You know what I mean?
No, Jose. A match by committee means being put together by multiple people at once. No, this is just feels undercooked.
Yeah, it just feels undercooked. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, Free was saying technically that would be the Marines 7 if that movie ever does happen.
Oh, you watched the Marines movies? No, I'm
no,
joking.
Jesus is a
no.
Didn't he wore face paint? Let me see here. 2 Cleveland boys. Yeah, no, I get it with Mello and Miz.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Miz is from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm sorry, Cleveland.
Anyway, so getting back to it, the match was okay. I'm not gonna knock it. It just didn't go as long as I wanted to, and it didn't have that much build. Tyler Breeze did put up a great fight. He did hit the beauty shot to he tried to go for the unprettier, but Ethan Page was able to reverse it. He hit the beauty shot, but Ethan kicked out after 2. And then Tyler Breeze tried to go to the top rope to hit a flying move, but then Ethan Page cut him off and hit the twisted grin from the top turnbuckle to pin and retain. Your winner and still the
Jesus.
NXT North American Champion, All Ego Ethan Page.
Motherfuck.
But then after the match, he got into a shouting contest from I kid you not, a special guest at ringside, the AAA Latin American champion, El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. So it looks like they're teasing another bout between these guys for the North American title.
Why don't these people have their own names? Like, son of the Viking, son of Dr. Wagner Jr. Develop your own identity, man. Like, even Rey Mysterio Jr. developed his own identity off of his, go figure, not his father, his uncle, Rey Mysterio Sr., That's why he's just Rey Mysterio now. He's got his own fucking identity. And Dominic has got his own fucking identity out of it from there. Jesus, and like being like the son of that, it's such a weird ass naming convention in lucha libre that like
I think it's a tradition thing.
there's a difference between tradition and like linguistic brevity. You know, you like if you're gonna be trying to go international, you need to redefine how the fuck you're going to name yourself. All right. I'm trying to inebriate myself so that I can sound like I'm making sense, but I'm still not there yet. I don't know if I'm going to get there before the end of the night, so I'm trying to make sense. All I'm saying is this guy could use his own identity, other than the son of Dr. Wagner Jr. What the fuck? That's just weird. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of blah 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 to try to get that to go over. That's I think sadly one of the things that keeps holding Latin American lucha libre down.
Yeah.
In terms of mainstream viability.
Yeah, I know, I get it. No. The wrestlers
I hope
of
I'm making sense.
No, you are making sense. The wrestlers of AAA, the luchadors of AAA and CMLL, unfortunately, they are guilty of this, and that's something they got to work on. But now let's go ahead and shift things over to a segment that should have been good, but I kind of felt like somebody got shat on in this segment. This is a talk segment, another edition of the Grayson Waller Effect. Your favorite talk segment returns, Juan.
Yay!
With Grayson Waller from Sydney, Australia, makes his return, and his special guests are Absolute Ricky Saints and the NXT champion, the Great Obafemi.
Okay, this is fucking terrifying.
So, in this talking segment, first of all, Grayson Waller, of course, takes liberties with his guests, and then just talks down to them, like dishing out insults to make fun of his guests. And then Obafemi then gets on the mic and he addresses Ricky Saints, saying like, Ricky, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, since you came here, you've been looking past this brand. You're not even focused on NXT. You're more focused on when are you going to get called up to the main roster so that you could carry Cody Rhodes' bags.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, he went there, bro. He went there. He cooked Ricky Saints. Oh my God.
That is so evil.
Damn.
That is so rude. How dare he?
Yeah, no, that was a very fiery line from Obafemi. And Ricky Saints, he's usually good at rebounding in his mic game, but like he tried to talk back and he tried to say like, no, and no mercy. You're looking at your
It's
new.
called the promo, kid. If you're gonna do this part of the job, you gotta get good at it.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. Thank God.
It wasn't that bad. It could have been a better It could have been a better comeback. But he made his point. Ricky Saints is coming after the NXT Championship at No Mercy. And then all three of them were interrupted, I kid you not, by the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
Really, Tricky? You just got back. Right? You just got done.
Exactly.
Was this before or after his match?
After the this was after the match.
After the tag match that he was on?
Yeah. So
seriously?
Trick Williams then makes his way down and he talks to Obafemi. He first tells Ricky Saints to sit down because the adults are talking. Wow, way to downplay the number one contender even more.
Wow, asshole.
So Trick Williams tells Obafemi that you have something that belongs to me. And then, to break this up, Grayson Waller then issues a proposal that next week on NXT, it's a winner-takes-all match, Obafemi versus Trick Williams, for both the belts, for the NXT Championship and for the TNA World Title. And apparently this was the point on the programming where the commentators, I kid you not, Vic Joseph and Booker T pointed out that several people from TNA are like tweeting on Twitter expressing their displeasure with NXT. And like they show off the tweets of like all the TNA wrestlers and staff who are not happy about it. And I think they're trying to build up to a war.
Say this has been a war thingy going on.
I know, but now they're trying to build it up, like actually.
No, Jose. It's been a soft war. It's been a war on terror style war. It's not officially a war because we're not declaring war on any nation. This is just an operation kind of thing. That it takes too much to explain it. Point is, it's been a war thing ever since Trick Willie over here got a hold of the TNA World Championship.
Yeah, that's true.
So, explain to me this then.
And then Obafemi finishes off the promo segment by saying, like, yeah, next week I'm going to be the TNA World Champion. And then Ricky Saints, I'm going to put you down for good. And then as Grayson Waller tries to close off, Obafemi then cuts him off saying, no, this ain't the Grayson Waller effect. This is the Obafemi rub. And drops the mic.
Like, listen, like...
Actually, no, I take it back. Ricky Saints did get a little bit of a bite into his promo. He then calls out Obafemi for claiming to have a warrior spirit, and yet he was protected by the WWE Performance Center, and he was brought up as like this college athlete who lived a privileged life.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. No. Okay, so my bad. My brain was processing. No. Ricky Saints, he did have a good promo segment, but then they started like downplaying Ricky after the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. So we kind of know what's going to happen next week.
Someone's gonna get screwed next week.
Ricky Saints is going to screw one of these two guys.
Yeah.
Because nobody little dogs fucking Ricky Saints like that. No. He does not take that shit lightly.
No. That's my only knock about it. I feel like they're kind of downplaying the number one contender.
Seriously.
But I think they're doing it on purpose but they might be doing it on purpose just to add more fuel to the fire to their batch at No Mercy. So who knows?
Ricky Saints speak from the heart. Trick Williams, Obafemi is Ali Frazier. Obafemi will be double champion. Grayson Waller is the modern hot rod. I don't think he's the modern hot rod over here, Mr. Quick. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say Roddy Piper is on a whole different level. Not even Chris Jericho with the highlight reel could touch him.
Not by a goddamn country mile.
And now let's get to the main event. And this is a 6-woman tag match.
Holla, 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 holla.
Get ready for to switch to fan service mode, Juan, because we got the team of Lyra Valkyria,
substituting for the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
We get La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, and Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Going up against the entirety of the Fatal Influence here.
Yes, the NXT Women's Champion JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Jasmine Nix. Sorry, Juan, no risque outfits from Jasmine this time.
And no Tiffy time either.
No Tiffany time. Yeah, no. According to Meltzer, and I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but Tiffany had a brutal match with Jade Cargill on SmackDown last week, and there was a spot where Tiffany Stratton tried to go for a moonsault to the outside, and then unfortunately she slammed the back of her head on the ringside floor. So she was not medically cleared to compete.
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me she got, like, concussed or some shit.
I don't think it was a concussion, but just to protect her, just to make sure that she's okay, you know, like, better safe than sorry.
I suppose so, but still, what a ripoff. Okay, I guess I can hang with Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah! I like Lyra Valkyria. I like her a little bit more than Tiffany.
No, I get you. Like, it was just like the visual impact of having all three of these women come out together. This fucking sells. This fucking slaps.
I know. The dynamic trio of all the super awesome wrestling goth women.
Like, Tiffany Stratton would have stuck out like a sore thumb between Stephanie Vaquer and Rhea Ripley here. But only because she would have been the only, the bubblegum beach blonde girl in the trio there, where you got like sexy dark gothic Latina, sexy dark gothic Australian, and
sexy dark gothic Irish
chick. Like like you've got a theme here at least.
Of course, yeah, it's my favorite. I just wish that Isla Dawn was back, and then we have the sexy dark gothic Scottish girl, and we have an entire quartet. Anyway, so moving on.
Mr. Quake over here is saying, I miss Mandy Rose. Unfortunately, she don't miss us.
Nah, no, she's busy making millions and millions of dollars on OnlyFans, which is fine.
Yeah, get that bag.
Exactly. Now, JCJ, being the smart champion, as soon as the bell rang, she took out Rhea Ripley early by slamming her headfirst into the ring post.
Ow.
Yes. So they want to take out the biggest threat before they want to take out the meat before they get to the potatoes.
No. JC Jane has her potatoes potatoing Rhea Ripley's potatoes over here. By which I'm saying Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix are cornering Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody call the governor of Idaho and have them check their inventory.
Yeah. They don't make potatoes in Idaho anymore.
Ah, really?
No.
Yeah, that's sad.
I said no. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay. So, getting into the match. So, despite Rhea Ripley being taken out early, Lyra Valkyria and Stephanie Vaquer were able to hold their own against the Fatal Influence. Eventually, Rhea Ripley was able to recover from that attack, and then she hits a freaking razor's edge. She grabs Jasmine Nix and just yeets her onto the Fatal Influence before they cut to commercial break.
Fuck yeah, I love it. Wait, what the heck is dangling off of Rhea's back? Is that her vest?
No. I think
Is
that's
that like
either.
a t-shirt?
I think it's like a t-shirt. It's maybe like part of the decor, part of her attire. I think it's part of the decor.
You mean, what's saying decor? Decor is for dressing up a room. Let me take a look here. Yeah, no, she had a t-shirt wrapped around her waist.
Which is cool.
Okay, so yeah, that was a t-shirt that was wrapped around her waist, and she took her vest off, and that t-shirt was still around her waist. I know what it's there for. It's there to cover mommy's booty.
Ha!
The nerve. The gall.
The audacity.
The audacity. The disrespect.
The audacity.
You were stretching it, but you made it land.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much.
Shut your whore mouth. Let's continue.
Unfortunately, when they get back to commercial break, Lyra Valkyria, the fill-in for Tiffany Stratton, is absorbing all the punishment from the Fatal Influence.
Oh!
Yes, WWE did a really good job in capturing this moment right there.
Oh my lord. This is just unfortunate. I feel bad for Lyra Valkyria, only because
this is the spot before they hit her with a tag team double flapjack. Look at her. Look at the look on her eyes, man.
on. We're about to see the look on her eyes. Yeah, and yeah.
This poor little Irish girl.
Check it. Ow. I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. Oh boy.
Yeah, no. And sucketh it did. They kept like the three of the Fatal Influence continued their punishment on Lyra Valkyria when we returned from commercial break. Lyra did her best to try and fight off against the 3-on-1 onslaught. Eventually, she got the hot tag onto Stephanie Vaquer, and Stephanie Vaquer, when she entered the ring, she started cleaning house. She started taking down all the members of the Fatal Influence, and she goes from one corner to the other, hitting back-to-back Meteora spots, which is awesome.
Nice.
And then we get this incredible moment in the ring, giving Booker T a heart attack. I mean,
oh, so that's what Rhea Ripley was waiting for. She was waiting to get this moment to lose the t-shirt around her waist to expose her bootay so that her and Stephanie Vaquer could do stereo Devil's Kiss with Booker T in the corner having the most ridiculous orgasm-faced heart attack you can imagine for a 67-year-old man.
It's all blurry.
This is blurry as fuck, but you can clearly see it. You see Booker T's fucking mouth wide open. This is blurry as shit, and you see his face. Ah! Jesus Christ!
Booker, you better milk that in, bro. You're never gonna get it back.
No, take that in. Milk it for all it's worth. Two different things.
Take it in, milk it for all it's worth, because you're never getting it again.
Not like that.
Oh my god! If you want to get it again,
Charbel needs to check on this poor bastard.
I know, right? You want to get it again? Start working Monday nights, bitch. Ha! So
that's still too big. Hang on.
After pleasing Booker T, I guess,
and bringing him to climax,
we reached the ultimate climax of the main event. The entirety of the Fatal Influence are taken out. JC Jane is all on her own. She tries to flee from the match, and then she was cut off from behind by Lola Vice, the #1 contender to the women's title.
Oh my god, the queen of the NXT Underground.
She hits a spinning back fist, which sends JC Jane rolling back into the ring. Rhea Ripley grabs her, hits the Riptide to pin and win for her team. Your winners, Rhea Ripley, Lyra Valkyria, and Stephanie Vaquer, and that's how the show closes off, baby.
Oh my god. God damn. Oh my god.
Please stop it.
I'm
One
over
Booker
here,
T is
I'm
enough.
Over here. I'm sitting here, man. I gotta pluck out my eyes. They're causing me to lust in the worst way, man. It's terrible.
Oh my god. Ah.
No, but fucking seriously, every single one of these women, even though Lyra Valkyria was a last minute addition, she filled the slot perfectly. Giggity. And the match went off without a hitch. I'm glad to see the representation of the women of NXT coming up, along with the women of NXT in the present showing off. So, like, it doesn't necessarily make Fatal Influence look bad. It just shows, like, hey, the Fatal Influence, they're still the chicken shit heels, they're the bad guys. And, like, you've got the good guy girls here, the baby faces, fucking celebrating and showing, like, this is what NXT was built on, motherfucker.
Exactly. Fuck yeah. NXT full circles. Thank you, Mr. Quake. And it was great. You know what? And it would have been very ideal if they made their official move back to Full Sail so that they can have their shows over there, because the Full Sail crowd throughout the entire time of the NXT's existence, they've always been on fire. They've always been great. But if it's just a one-off thing, that's okay too.
Yeah, no, it'll be okay. Like they'll figure it themselves out. And besides, we got an excellent show out of it. So if it's not a permanent thing, then it's not permanent. But if it does become a permanent thing, I doubt it though, because they have their own center. They don't need anyone else's.
Fair. Now let's go ahead and shift gears and go into this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, or rather, their this year's TV special called AEW September to Remember.
Right, the fuse hit the boom Dynamite with a hostage letter? No, it's made in collage form with, like, different letterings clipped out of magazines, and it looks like a hostage letter.
Normally I would be okay with this, but
that's just, I'm sorry.
That's a weird choice.
No, I'm not trying to knock on AEW for trying something different, but there's a certain visual appeal that comes to these sort of title cards, these sort of logos, and brother, this ain't it.
I actually had a chat with Juan about this earlier. I would argue that if they were still filming at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, this would have been appropriate because it ties in a way adjacently to ECW's pay-per-view history, but missed opportunity.
Yeah, well, go fucking figure.
Yep. This year,
like
there's
like I said, AEW never misses a chance to miss.
I know, exactly, right? But anyways, this year's September to Remember takes place over in London, Ontario, Canada. Their go-home show before their pay-per-view event, AEW All Out, and I kid you not, it's a 3-hour broadcast coast to coast. And with the first 2 hours being the Dynamite edition, and the last third hour being a 1-hour special of a Collision edition on TNT.
Does this mean that they're, like, fucking not doing Collision Saturday night?
No.
Because they got All Out.
No. I think this is Tony Khan trying to hot shot, like trying to book it as big of a show as he can before.
Right. No, but I'm saying, like, logically is because Saturday night is All Out, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's why they're not going to be able to dip on their show with Collision if they can't do Collision.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, and normally this will be the part where I'm like, no, I'm only going to review the Dynamite part. I'm not going to watch an extra fucking hour of this shit.
But unfortunately, since there is a main event that is reliant on having watched stuff from Dynamite before, it qualifies, so let's watch the last hour.
Yeah, I know. I'm great. Anyways, so we opened up September to Remember with the official contract signing of the main event for AEW All Out, where Hangman Adam Page defends the AEW World Title against the AEW TNT champion, the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher.
Okay, question. Why does, like, I'm over here looking at Adam Page. He looks like he's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's big dogging Kyle Fletcher in these still photos of each other. What the hell? I don't understand.
And I've read this. According to Fightful, apparently Wardlow was supposed to be the one challenging Adam Page for the AEW World Title before he tore his pec and he injured himself again.
Go fucking... I feel so bad for Wardlow. It's like, it's stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Fucking no fucking momentum building for this poor fuck. He's either injured or fucking suspended, or he can't fucking make a thing.
Or they have to put him in another group.
Or they throw him in another fucking group. Jesus jumped up Christ. Again with the groups, again with the factions. This guy. This poor giant fuck. He would have made gangbusters in NXT, but no, he's over here where the best wrestle.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you thought I forgot about that old stupid slogan?
Oh, yeah, and it's going to come back later, but we'll get to it when we get to it. So in
place in London, Ontario, Canada.
So in this contract signing, moderated by Tony Schiavone of all people, the man, the commentator with the foul mouth, Adam Page and Kyle Fletcher have a little exchange. What's his face? Don Callis tries to interject. Of course, he gets booed by his fellow countrymen because not even his own home country likes him.
He's a carny fuck. Why would anyone like him?
Yeah, I know. Like, oh God. And apparently, there's a little clause in the contract where in the contract to the main event, where apparently none of the members of the Don Callis family can interfere because and if they do, then Kyle Fletcher
just disqualified automatically.
Yeah, automatic disqualification if anybody interferes on his end. Yeah, so that's a thing. And Adam Page once again talks to Kyle Fletcher, telling him like, "Hey man, listen, I've been in your shoes before. I get it. You're young. You're full of energy. You think you're ready to be the next top champion, but you're not ready. And I know that you're going to come at me with everything that you've got, but it's not going to be enough. You are not ready for this."
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
Question: how old is Hangman again?
That's a good question. I think he's in his early 30s.
Yeah. As opposed to Kyle Fletcher, who's like, what, mid-20s? The age gap isn't quite that big for him to be speaking that way. But then again, you know, the
Hangman Adam Page?
The fucking wrestling life beats it out of you, I guess. So I guess it's not really about the...
Oh, 34 years old.
Yeah, so I guess it's not really about the years, it's about the mileage, baby. So, whatever. Okay, I guess that kind of fits.
How old is Kyle Fletcher?
I honestly, legitimately didn't know what the difference between these guys would be. But if they're gonna go with that angle from Hangman, I guess he can do it. I mean, motherfucker's committed arson, for fuck's sake. All right, how old is Kyle Fletcher?
I'm trying to pull it up here on Google. Damn it, man. Come on, Google. You're supposed to be faster than this.
No, it's not. Says who?
Yeah. There.
26 against 34, so...
Not that big of a gap.
Yeah, no. 6-year difference. No, 8-year difference.
Oh, no. Well, but then again, Hangman Adam Page has been in the AEW longer than Kyle Fletcher. He's been in there since the beginning. Kyle Fletcher's only been in AEW since 2023. Only 2 years.
Meh.
But the point is, yeah, no, they're doing their best to build up to this match. Kyle Fletcher is then talks back saying like he doesn't need anyone to interfere, and he's gonna give him everything he's got. And by the end of the match, you will say his name, Kyle Fletcher.
The fuck?
That's how he says it, Fletcher.
What the fuck?
You know, kind of like how you say Triple A.
Okay, that's me doing a gag. This is him being a professional wrestler trying to sell himself.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to take the name Kyle Fletcher seriously.
No, Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher. Seriously.
What the figgity diggity...
Sorry, kid. You might want to come up with a different name for yourself. But this was still a good contract signing, still a good
Did they
segment.
has fight? Is there a brawl?
No, because
No.
apparently in their contract they're not to touch hands against each other. Otherwise, during the broadcast, otherwise the main event is off.
So they can't. So
There's a no contact rule. Yeah.
Okay. Like no, we're not gonna fuck you and deal with you at all with each other.
Exactly.
But that doesn't apply to the Don Callis family, does it?
We'll get to that a little bit later when we talk about them. But now let's get to the exciting match of the night, and it is one of 3 of the qualifier tag team matches to go to All Out to challenge for the AEW World Tag Team titles. And in this qualifier match, it's the Bang Bang Gang represented by Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson versus the Young Bucks.
Oh,
Whoever wins here will qualify to enter the 4-way tag team ladder match at All Out.
Okay, that would be cool. I'm just like, I don't know who I want to hate more though.
What, you hate the Bang Bang Gang?
No, that's just it. Like, I feel indifferent towards the Bang Bang Gang.
Really?
Yes.
That's it. The group with Jay White, the Guns, and Juice Robinson.
Yeah, I know. I'm just as surprised as you are, but like I don't know. It's just this. There's this aura of not giving a fuck. Just right over here in. Hang on, let me just get this transparency on.
Okay.
So you can see a little better. It's right in this general area here.
Oh.
Where it just exudes. This doesn't matter. This is garbage. This is trash. And it's just pulsating out in this way. Just pulsating. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And the poor Bang Bang Gang, they're catching it off like a contact high, but instead of getting high, they're giving off indifference. It's a shame because it's something so strange radiating from here. I'm talking about the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are fucking shit, and I don't like them. All
right. Well, listen. Let me.
You get the joke now.
Yes,
Jesus,
I get the joke. Jesus, Juan.
Not you.
Oh yeah, the fans, the folks watching. So the Young Bucks are riding a high of confidence. Last week they won $500,000 cash prize from Tony Khan. Yeah, because he likes rewarding his wrestlers with more money.
That served no purpose for them except getting a lot of cash.
Yep, they're getting a lot of cash because now they're getting their confidence back. They got their music back. They got their entrance back. They got their respect back. Now because they respect. But now that they have more money, they can finally, go on with their merry ways and be the best tag team they can be.
That's $250,000 between the two, for each of them, Jose. That's a lot of money for us, because we're regular people who are broke.
Yeah.
But these guys are millionaires. What the fuck is $250,000 to them?
Oh yeah, true.
Be realistic.
I'm trying to go by storyline, Juan.
Yeah, it's still
you're peeling back the curtain about these.
No, it's still being realistic over here is what I'm asking for. Fucking make it $1 million for them. So let's see how this match turns out.
All right. So the Young Bucks, of course, getting the upper hand in this tag match, hitting a series of acrobatics, and then, of course, because they're heels, Matt Jackson cuts off Austin Gunn from tagging in Juice Robinson, allowing Austin Gunn to getting all the punishment in this 2-on-1 assault. Yep. Go ahead and share it.
I'm on it.
And then during this match, we also get some high-flying action here. Nick Jackson hits a series of super kicks on Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson, and then Matt Jackson goes to the top rope and hits a spinning tornillo, wiping out the Bang Bang Gang at ringside. And then I forgot to get a picture of this, but this was funny as shit. Matt Jackson grabs a wad of cash and tries to bribe the referee. He tries to put it in the referee's pocket on his shirt, and then the referee just takes the cash and just throws it in the air like, fuck you, you're not going to bribe me.
What the fuck? Why are you...
They're trying to bribe the ref. Ah!
What? You're really going to throw away a good chunk of your cash trying to bribe the referee? Is that really it? Seriously? Is that seriously how we're fucking... Oh, my God. All right, so we got this suicide dive here.
Just a second.
One of
Okay.
them fucks, tumbles, and flippity-doos.
No, because Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn were able to did hold their own. They we get this really cool spot here near the finish where Nick Jackson, I don't know who the fuck it was. One of the Bucks leaps over these two, and then from the leaping Buck side, he hits a sunset flip onto his brother Buck, and the brother Buck uses that momentum to hit a German suplex on Juice Robinson.
Because you have to remember, these two are fucking dwarves compared to the rest of the AEW roster, so they need that extra leverage in order to pull off maneuvers that a single standard-sized pro wrestler would do on their own.
Exactly. They're
glorified wrestling midgets. There you go.
Yeah. They super kick Austin Gunn out of the ring, and then they hit the Meltzer driver on Juice Robinson to pin and advance. Your winners, and going to All Out in the four-way tag team ladder match, the Young Bucks. Yep.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you, Indy. Actually, yeah, no, hang on a minute.
Yeah, no, there's more shit in here.
Oh, yeah, my bad. There's the Meltzer driver. Yeah, no. Sorry. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like, come on, guys. What the fuck? Boo on these guys. Fuck them. I don't...
I know. You don't like them.
No, I do not.
You really hate them.
I really fucking do. It's not a kayfabe hate.
No. I think his hate is more towards Matt Jackson.
No, it's towards the both of them being clowns.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's get over to the exciting segment of the night, and it is an in-ring promo segment, a final face-off between Adam Copeland and Christian Cage facing off against FTR.
Okay, so last time we saw these guys interacting was while they were doing their ECW arena stint.
They were brawling.
And Christian Cage pulled his "Your fathers are dead."
I love
bullshit.
That. I love it. It's still funny.
Well,
no, that was 2 weeks. That was weeks ago. Last 2 weeks, FTR and Christian and Adam, they got into a brawl, and that was the Dynamite that had the low. That was the Dynamite that had the low viewership because they were hot-shotting. They were Crash TV booking their show.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so what have we got that's a little
all right,
different?
So thankfully, we don't have any nonsensical brawling here. They actually got a chance to, talk.
Okay. Did FTR talk in any way that made me give a shit?
Yes. First, Stokely got on the mic and he tells Christian.
Stokely Hathaway, the
manager,
shit-eating grin midget manager who was trying to turn everyone that he ever manages into a bad guy because he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. He tells Adam and Christian that if you attack any of the members of FTR, that's a $100,000 fine. If you attack me, that's a $500,000 fine, and the match is canceled at All Out. And then Cash got a chance to talk. Yeah, I know. Then
he ain't worth $500,000 for a fine. Are you fucking kidding me? That midget motherfucker's barely worth a pop 50.
So then Cash and Dax, they got personal. They said that, hey, we were the ones who met you, Adam, like back when you were retired, and we helped you get back into wrestling. We helped you get into AEW, and this is how you treat us. Like we're not your lackeys. And then they list off all the tag teams that they've beaten and how they are multi-time tag team champions. They're one of the greatest tag teams of all time, and the only reason that they were the greatest tag team in their generation is because the tag teams that they had in their generation all sucked. Like, really? You're going to say that the Hardy Boys and the Dudleys sucked?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you going to say that to the guy who started the Judgment Day, one of the most successful factions in WWE in the last 5 years?
Now,
seriously, fuckingly? You're going to try that?
In their defense, they're kind of right, because outside of the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudleys, what other tag teams were awesome during the Attitude Era?
Have you forgotten about Kai and Tai? Have you forgotten about the Basham brothers?
Oh my.
Have you forgotten about Matt Hardy and MVP?
Wancho, that's ruthless aggression!
That's still the era within Edge and Christian.
No, but oh my god, I'm not even going to argue with that.
Yeah, you can't because I win.
Shut up. So then...
The APA! The APA!
Okay, they were
you
cool.
can't crap on that one.
Okay, that's one from the Attitude Era.
Kyan time. Hey, choppy, your pee-pee.
Oh, God. All right, moving on, please. So Adam and Christian got a chance to talk back, and Christian actually made a joke at Stokely saying, like, hey, you know, for $500,000, that's a hefty fine. You could use that money to get yourself some hoes. No. Adam got a chance to talk first, and he cuts a fiery babyface promo against Cash and Dax, and how they're gonna beat the shit out of FTR at All Out, and then Christian finished off this segment saying, like, well, hey, listen, you know, we have a lot of money to spare. $100,000 isn't gonna mean shit to me. And then they start brawling with FTR.
They has fight. Yay.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? We got a lot of money. $100,000.
We're rich. Fuck you. They have fuck you money.
So this was a better segment than 2 weeks ago when all they did was just brawl.
All right. Well, at least they got their talkies in. Okay, I guess I can.
Yeah,
I can work with that.
And there, you see, Christian can be funny without the dad joke, Juan.
Without the "your father is dead."
Even though the "your father's dead" thing is like the funniest shit he's ever done.
It's not really that funny, but I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. But now we unfortunately got to take things down a notch, because now we're going to go to the match of the night. And this one is, honestly, it's more of an enhancement match, and this one is pretty forgettable. This is the semi-main event for the Collision portion of September to Remember. So in classic LOL AEW women's booking fashion, the semi-main event is Riho facing off against Robin Renegade.
Who?
A girl from AEW Dark.
What?
She wrestles in Ring of Honor.
Where?
In other words, she doesn't wrestle on TV, so nobody knows who the fuck she is.
Why?
I don't fucking know. She wrestles Rayo versus Robin Renegade, and of course the TBS champion Mercedes Moné is on commentary for this. And the match was fine. It was okay-ish, but like honestly, like it's a foregone conclusion. I already know who's gonna fucking win. Like, all right, I know I made my comments about Tyler Breeze and Ethan Page, but that match could have gone either way because Tyler Breeze is a fucking NXT alumni, and that was awesome. This one, I already know who's gonna fucking win. And yeah, no, it's just painfully predictable to watch. Riho beat Robin Renegade in the middle of the ring, hitting a crucifix pin to roll her up and get the victory. And then afterwards, she had a stare down with Mercedes Moné, but oh no! Poor Riho! She fell into a trap. Robin Renegade grabbed Riho's legs, allowing Mercedes Moné to go into the ring and hit Riho with a backstabber, and closing off the post-match segment by standing tall over Riho. Oh no!
Okay, so basically Robin Renegade, she's worse than a jobber. She's stooged for Mercedes money.
Yep. Mercedes Moné is gonna win it all out.
Yeah.
Save yourself the money.
Save yourself the money. Mercedes money's gonna fucking win.
All right, and now we're moving on to a segment that should have gone better than it was, and this was such a weird segment for me to take in, and I should have liked it. I should have liked it more. This is an in-ring segment. Oh yeah. There
was freaking images for this match. Come on.
Sorry. Yeah, no. There's the image of Robin Renegade grabbing Riho. Oh no! The babyface was bamboozled. Where have I seen this?
Yeah, and here is where Mercedes fucking like midlife crisis divorced woman energy.
Damn, Juan.
What you want me to fucking say, huh? She's literally a divorced woman.
Yes,
and she's giving actual divorced woman energy.
It's okay.
Like, I'm out here living my best life, and like everyone can fucking tell. Like, yeah, no, there's a reason.
Wait a minute.
Her ass is single.
Wait a minute. Then would it be a bad idea for her to be in a relationship with a wrestler who's also a lawyer?
What does she care?
Ah! All right, now let's talk about the segment. Sorry. And this is a spotlight on the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, boy. All right, so this is about... Oh, by the way, this is the official main event segment to close off the Dynamite portion of September to Remember.
All right, so it's a little talky promo-y of Toni Storm.
Yep, we get a spotlight on...
She deserves it. She's a badass.
We get a spotlight on Toni Storm, and Toni Storm gets on the mic, and she cuts a very great promo. It kind of felt like she was struggling a little bit to finish up what she was saying, while the fans were chanting for Toni, but she was able to recover from that, and this is where things get fucky right there, because then after she says her part, then Jamie Hayter enters the spotlight, and then oh, hello, El Juggalo. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. How you doing, man? If this is your first time on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications, and tell your friends about the Ravens flock.
Yay, we do things.
Hells yeah. So Jamie Hayter then joins the spotlight, and then she says some things. She says, oh, well, there's 3 things you need to remember. First of all, I never forget, because hinting at their rivalry, which I'm pretty sure at this point everyone forgot. Number 2,
seriously.
You invited me to this fatal 4-way match. And number 3, Hayter hits hard. Ha. And then this is where the segment tanks, because they let Chris Statlander talk.
But that was wait.
No, that was Jamie Hayter.
Chris Statlander was in the ring?
No. Let me explain. It was Timeless Toni Storm in the spotlight, right? Yeah. Follow along with me. Then afterwards, Jamie Hayter joins Toni Storm in the same spotlight. And then Chris Statlander joins the 2 in the same spotlight. This is all happening on the stage, on the ramp. Not in the ring, in the ramp, under one spotlight.
Okay, but, so you mean to tell me Chris Statlander showed up, did nothing, and then Jamie Hayter showed up and cut a promo on her?
No, Jamie first, then Chris.
Okay, well, you needed to say it that way.
That's what I said. I walked... No, I didn't. I walked it through.
Okay, all right. Chris Statlander...
You're high!
No, I'm not. I'm inebriated. There's a difference.
Fine, whatever. You're inebriated. Anyway, so Chris Statlander joins the spotlight, and she says, oh, I just realized that I'm wrestling against 2 former AEW World Champions, and I realized that none of you have the ovaries to get the job done. And you're gonna learn don't bet against Stat or something like that. I don't know. She's trying to make something happen. It doesn't.
With her name, an abbreviated version of her name.
Yeah.
She's trying to make it happen. And
she's trying to make it happen, and it's not happening.
Okay.
She's
Chris
not good at
Statlander,
talking.
Last I checked, she's only ever been TBS champion, right?
Yes. And that reign was forgettable.
That was namely because she was the one who broke Jade Cargill's streak.
Yep, and it turns out she was just a placeholder to eventually lose it to Mercedes Moné.
So, Chris Statlander was never AEW Women's World Champion.
Ever.
So what the fuck are you talking all this good shit about?
She was also sidelined with injuries.
Oh, no, the injuries notwithstanding. What the fuck is she over here trying to talk about all this good shit about how y'all women don't have the ovaries to take me on when Chris Statlander never held the title? She's over here trying to talk trash to Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm, who are both former Women's World Champions, and she never fucking held it. It doesn't come from a logical place.
No,
it's not a logical way to try to come after it. Come the fuck on.
Thankfully, Toni Storm ends this segment by saying, no matter how this 4-way bout goes,
it's going to be sweaty, terrible,
and it's going to be just as she was going to say timeless. She was cut off by the entrance music of Tekla, the Toxic Spider, who makes her way to the ring to have her no holds barred match against Queen Aminata.
You bitches ran long. Fuck you. I'm going in the ring.
Yeah.
Juggalo was asking your thoughts on JCW.
Juggalo Championship Wrestling?
Haven't seen enough of it to form an opinion. I'm sorry.
I've seen a little bit of it. I've mostly seen a match that involved Scott Hall, and I thought that was okay.
Yeah, not trying to be disrespectful. I just have not watched enough JCW to be able to form an educated opinion. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this segment was not good. I'm
Nice.
sorry. Chris
who was
Statlander.
Tekla in a match with anyway?
She was in the no holds barred match against Queen Aminata, which, by the way, spoiler, she won because she's one of the 4 women who's competing for the women's world title. Of course, we're not going to have her lose to some stranger who is in Ring of Honor.
Okay, no, but like in actuality, what ends up that might actually work if they had planned for Tekla to be part of this promo segment too, only because she didn't need to say anything. Because Tekla proves her actions and what she's able to do at All Out in the ring against Queen Aminata. So if you want to take the extra mental leap and do the math on your own, which no wrestling fan really wants to fucking do on their own, to be perfectly honest with you, that's the only way that you can make that a sort of statement, which, if that was included in the commentary, perhaps, you know, the announcers or whatever the fuck, the way Tekla could have done it, she could have stood in between all 3 of those women, with between Statlander, Storm, and Hayter, given... walk right up to Toni Storm, look straight at that championship, and then walk off into the ring and go and have her match against Queen Aminata.
Oh, Tekla had a chance to talk after her no holds barred match.
Wait, she did cut a promo?
She cut a promo. She was shouting, yelling for Toni Storm to get yelling at Toni Storm, and then she was cut off by Toni Storm, who made her way to the ring, and these two had brawl.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
and
may
this is the
be
part. Oh
inebriated.
no! I also have to deduct 50 points from Toni Storm because in her promo part, she said the line.
Which line?
AEW were the best wrestle.
Oh no.
Oh honey, no.
Please stop trying to make that happen. I only brought that up as a joke. I didn't realize someone was actually trying to do it.
They're really trying to make it happen.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's never going to happen.
All
We
right.
got a new weekly show called JCW Lunacy, which has been airing on YouTube since last year. Okay, cool. Maybe
Cool.
I'll check it out sometime. Thank you, Jolo. They could have folded all that in together into one segment before having the match or after having the fucking match or whatever. Tekla could have called out Toni Storm, called out Statlander, called out Jamie Hayter, and said, like, no, you bitches have no clue what you're dealing with. You see what I did to Queen Aminata here? That's just a taste of what I have in store for you at All Out. I'm gonna be the next women's world champion. Fuck you all. That could have been logical. That could have made sense. That could have dovetailed in with the Spotlight segment or whatever. But no. All right, I may be taking copious amounts of medicinal herbage in order to inebriate myself, but even I can't make up something that fucking convoluted.
It was not good.
Let's get to the main event, please.
Yes, let's get to the main event, which is the final qualifier tag match, and it is the team of the Don Callis family, represented by Hechicero and the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander,
Oh.
versus the tag team of Top Flight, Dante Martin and Darius Martin. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any photos of the main event. I seriously scrambled all over the place. No, I'm not joking. I went through YouTube to try to find screenshots. I went to Twitter to try to find screenshots. I went to the AEW website to try and find screenshots, and I didn't find a damn thing.
You're kidding me.
Look at the website. Check out what
I'm pulling it up right now. Give me a friggin' minute over here, will ya? 17th, 9/17. Let me see here. No, stop it. There's photos. Hold on. Jesus. Seriously? Nothing?
Don't you hate that? Usually AEW is good at updating their
Usually
their
they're
website.
on top of their shit. What the fuck?
So I'm gonna try to go through it as best as I can. All right, and I apologize if there are stuff about the main event that I have. What?
Oh no, that's results over here. It's not.
Oh, that thing. Well, damn it! Now you're making me channel in my inner mom.
Well, they don't have any photos of it, Jose. There's just a pair of shots of Edge and Christian.
All right. So I'm going to try to walk it as best I can. Top Flight. I haven't seen them in a long time. Dante and Darius Martin, unfortunately, they were banished to the Ring of Honor zone. But they were in this match, and they definitely showed up. They reminded me why I love this tag team, because we got some great high-flying moves from Darius Martin, flooring Hechicero and Josh Alexander in the middle of the ring. Of course, Josh Alexander was able to fight back against the high flyers, and then this is really cool. Dante Martin is clearly the better high flyer of Top Flight, and he's so incredibly acrobatic. It's amazing how well he flows in the ring. Josh Alexander tries to go for a running move. He tries to go for a running tackle. And then the way Dante dodges it, he's standing, he's against the ring ropes, hanging on by the ring ropes, right?
Right.
His opponent is coming at him from the left. He's about to blindside him from the left.
Uh-huh.
To dodge him, he backflips. He hits a backflip, and at the same time, he somehow lands behind Josh Alexander.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
That's
wild.
Crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. No.
Am I crazy for thinking that's crazy?
No. You're crazy for a lot of other reasons, but not for that.
Oh man. But again, I hate relying on no fuck. But unfortunately, like I said, Hechicero and Alexander relied on more of their brutality to slow down the action and keeping Dante away from his tag partner. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Dante was trying really hard to fight back. Hechicero distracted the referee, and then Josh Alexander shoved Dante Martin off the top turnbuckle, and which sucked. And then to finish the match, Hechicero hit him with a guillotine head scissors bomb, which is so weird the way he does it. He does the head scissors Hurricane Rana move, and then he slams down Dante Martin like it's a power bomb from midair. Isn't that it's crazy?
Yeah, that's
a power bomb with legs.
A power bomb with legs. That is so weird.
So Hechicero hits the guillotine bomb to pin and win for his team. Your winners and advancing the Don Callis family, Hechicero and Josh Alexander.
Who? No, I'm not going to forgive him for this.
Now, thankfully, I do have screenshots of everything that happened afterwards, because after the match, the Don Callis family start piling on Top Flight, and then we get the AEW World Tag Team Champions Bandito and Brody King, along with the tag team of Jet Speed, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight, and we have a Pier 6 Brawl. Yay!
Hey,
Pier 6 Brawl! Pier 6 Brawl! Pier 6, oh no.
Oh, what the
And then after all the dust is cleared, Hangman Adam Page and Kyle Fletcher start fighting, and Kyle Fletcher got the better end of the fight, and he hits a suplex onto Hangman Adam Page through the table at ringside. The same move that put away Kenny Omega.
Seriously?
And that's where we close.
I don't know what's more offensive. The fact that this fucking finish feels slapped together and jumbled up, or the fact that Kyle Fletcher did that with loafers and no socks on.
Get some goddamn socks!
Get some goddamn motherfucking socks, boy!
Finally, something we can agree with the Hangman on.
God damn it. Get some socks, bitch. Seriously. No. I do not forgive any man in, sockless loafers. This is a fashion sin. I don't give a damn how wealthy you think you are. Wear some socks. Your feet stink of leather and ass and sweat. That's what the socks are there for. To keep your feet from being smelly and to keep the smelly germs shit out of your leather pretty shoes.
How did they...
What the fuck is that shit?
I just don't understand the appeal of it.
Neither do I! Sockless shoes, mother.
Ew.
I know, right? A fashion faux pas.
No, it's a fashion sin.
It's a fashion sin.
Faux pas is like fucking wearing white after Labor Day, whatever the fuck that means anymore.
I don't know what that means. And that's where we close off September to Remember. So...
I'm not going to remember any of this. I'm not going to lie to you here.
Neither will I! I'm going to omit this from memory.
Yay.
All right, now let's get to the home stretch. We're going to now review this week's edition of TNA Impact. This is, and they're continuing their tapings over at the Armory in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So let's go ahead and get to the action. So we start.
Wait, oh yeah. Oh, the fucking thing. Give me a second.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
There we go.
Okay, so we start things off with an opening contest, a one-on-one match between the leader of the Order 4, the former X Division champion Mustafa Ali, going one-on-one against Brian Myers, representing the system.
Professional wrestler.
Thank you. And to be honest, this was another match of, it's a four-con conclusion. I'm sorry. Brian Myers cannot be taken seriously as a credible threat. Even in his babyface run, he cannot be taken seriously. Like, Brian Myers is really going to defeat the leader of the Order 4 before Victory Road. That ain't going to happen.
No, that's not even it. Like, Mustafa Ali has more of a presence to him compared to Brian Myers, not just because he's the head of his faction, but also he has more of the, shall I say, the aura of being in command in the ring. So having that compared to Brian Myers, who has had mostly jobber energy, not trying to say that derisively, saying that that's what he had.
No. I understood what you're saying.
Let me take a look in the chat over here. Vicente was saying earlier, Abby versus Jake the Snake Roberts versus Pogo the Clown was a fun train wreck of a match in JCW. Sloppy as fuck, Pogo beat on Jake while Abby never even made it in the ring. What the fuck, man? Come on, Abdullah. Come on, Abby baby. What the fuck, man? Bro Dino is such a great tag team name. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's cool.
It's alright.
The Rock has some socks with loafers. No, he doesn't. The Rock doesn't have any socks with loafers anymore. He can't even fit in his old loafers anymore because he shrunk. Have you seen how he shrunk, Jose?
Yeah, I know. It's so weird.
Somebody took Rock the Dwayne Johnson and let the air out. Alright, so
that being said,
your winner, Mustafa Ali?
No. But I'm going to talk about it. So that being said, despite Mustafa Ali obviously aura farming over this guy, Brian Myers did start things off white hot. The first couple of minutes, he was dominant, hitting a series of right hand blows, and then catching Mustafa Ali with a drop kick before they took the action at ringside. Mustafa Ali tries to get the upper hand, but Brian Myers slams Mustafa Ali headfirst onto the edge of the ring apron and continues to pummel the leader of the Order 4. He drags Mustafa Ali back into the ring, but then he gets distracted, of course, by the Order 4, because, strength in numbers and shit. Duh. But not to be outdone, Brian Myers has the rest of the system backing him up, and then Brian Myers was distracted by a surprise suicide dive from out of nowhere by Mustafa Ali.
Ow. Yeah, like I said, he's got more of the fucking aura.
Yeah. Mustafa, Brian Myers did hit a comeback in the middle of the ring after absorbing a lot of punishment. Mustafa, but unfortunately, getting to the match finish, Brian Myers was at the top turnbuckle. He tries to go for a diving elbow drop. He misses. Mustafa Ali uses this opportunity to roll up Brian Myers to pin and win.
No.
Your winner, Mustafa Ali.
No, the nerve.
And then after the match was done, the Order 4 started brawling with the system. And, Eddie Edwards took out the great hands until he was low-blowed from behind by Tasha Steeles. And then Alicia Edwards takes out her earrings, and these two girls start having a catfight.
But what's her face? It was, Okay, so did they both take off their earrings for it, though?
No, just Alicia Edwards.
It's like, oh, no, hell no, bitch, I've got this shit.
One of the Grey Hands tries to pull away Alicia Edwards, but Alicia, slaps him down. Damn, that slap's got a lot of power. Fuck. It was a mess. It was crazy. And then, and they're setting things up for the upcoming hardcore war where the Order 4 will fight the system at Bound for Glory. And
here's hoping that we see the system prevail over.
Actually, no, because it doesn't end there. Because after that fucking catfight, we get a stare down between Moose and Agent Zero.
Really?
The two tall
Tall, big
badasses.
guys.
Yeah, the two tall big guys staring down at each other. Oh my god.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, no. Oh wait. And then Agent Zero headbutts Moose, and Moose goes down like a fucking
Bag of potatoes.
Are you kidding me? No. No.
What the
This
fuck?
is
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh no, and then Moose tries to get back on his feet, and then there is a bullet pull apart between Moose and Agent Zero.
Okay, that worked. That tracks.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but that tracks.
Yeah, no. The real excitement happened after the match because, of course, yeah, gang wars and shit.
Yeah.
All right, now let's
Steals, said Mr. Quake. Haha, Tasha Steals. I get it.
Now let's get over to the exciting match of the night, and this is where the Knockouts division shine. It's a 6 knockout tag team match, playa.
Holla.
We get the team of the Elegance brand, represented by the TNA Knockouts World Champion Ash, and the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions M and Heather by Elegance, going up against the team of Masha Slamovich and The Inspiration.
Oh my god, yes.
The former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jessie McKay and Cassie Lee.
Yes.
All right, so as the match began, Masha Slamovich got tagged in, and it looked like she was about to face off against Ash. Then Ash tags in Heather, and they were hyping up Heather like, "It's okay, Heather, you got this.
You can do this. We got you."
Yeah.
Like,
unfortunately, Heather was fed to the wolves. She was taking a lot of shit from Masha Slamovich, and then eventually, things started going downhill for the Elegance brand. The Inspiration started dishing out punishment against the Elegance brand, and then the Elegance brand tried to run for the hills, tried to run out of the arena with the personal concierge. So the Inspiration and Slamovich marched over to the ramp and dragged their blonde bitchy asses back into the ring, despite the Iceman trying to get away with a few non-punches on Masha Slamovich.
seriously? He's trying to square up with a woman whose last name is literally Slamovich? Motherfucker, please. Motherfucker, please.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty
It's pretty dorky.
It is dorky.
Gotta love it. It's
but-
like Rico, but even gayer somehow.
Yeah.
He said that Pogo attacked Abby on the apron, in fact. Violent J's exact quote, Pogo attacking Abdullah the Butcher, repeatedly stabbing him. Oh my god, you're right.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking lord, you're right. Just be thankful it wasn't New Jack.
Yeah.
Because he would have stabbed to actually kill.
Now,
It's insane like that.
and then
You
when
can
we
find the triple threat fuckery here in the tube, about 64 seconds, with even Violent J and Shaggy saying, "What the fuck just happened here?" Yes, Jake was high during that show. I don't doubt it.
yeah.
I don't doubt it. Jake the Snake's got a lot of stuff that he's.
But
dealing
he's
with.
okay. He's clean now.
Yeah, now.
He's clean now thanks to DDP helping him. Now,
Yes.
that being said, getting back to the match, when we got back from commercial break, the Elegance brand were working over Jessie McKay. Jessie McKay was able to fight against a 3-on-1 onslaught. She got the hot tag into Cassie Lee. Cassie Lee and the Inspiration together fought off against the Elegance brand, and so did Masha Slamovich. While the ladies were fighting over at ringside, the ones in the ring were Cassie Lee and Heather. Heather. What's her face? There's this moment where M slides in one of the Knockouts tag belts for Heather to use as a weapon, or at least that's what they were teasing. Cassie Lee tries to go for a spinning heel kick, but it was reversed. And then they set up this moment where Cassie Lee accidentally grabs the belt, and the referee catches Cassie Lee with the belt, like, "How dare you!" Oh, no.
No! You are cheating, young lady.
And this allowed Heather to roll up Cassie Lee to steal the win. Your winners, the Elegance brand.
Bullshit! They Eddie Guerrero to them, motherfuckers. They fucking pulled an Eddie. God damn it,
It was an Elegant Eddie.
bitch! Please, you earned that one. You earned it.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
It was crazy.
Gotta hand it to them. They managed to come up with a clever way to make the bad guys look strong in a not strong way. Go fucking figure.
Yeah.
Props to you. Fuck you. How dare you? The nerve, the gall, the disrespect. K-Storm is trying to throw shame in the form of a chocolate Twizzler.
Oh no, don't shame me. I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to be cool.
God damn, that was
Okay, then have chocolate.
Yay, thank you. All right, now let's get to the exciting segment of the night, and this is a talking segment hosted by Frankie Kazarian, which is called The King's Speech.
Bitch, the king of what?
The King of TNA.
The king of these nuts! You enjoy that that chocolate there, Jose. And apparently his Frankie Kazarian, who the hell did he have in as his like guest on this?
All right, so first of all, I'm getting to it, but I got to talk first. So Frankie Kazarian has an upcoming one-on-one match against Steve Maclin for the international title at Bound for Glory.
Right.
And he noted that Steve Maclin, of course, is a former military man, so he brings in another former military man. I wish I had a picture, but I'm sure you can find a random picture of the dude, because his guest, I kid you not, is former WWE superstar and former TNA World Champion, Mr. Kennedy Anderson. Okay, in WWE he was known as Mr. Kennedy, and that was freaking awesome. And then when after he was fired by WWE in 2009, he made his debut over in TNA as Mr. Anderson, and that's when he became a multi-time TNA World Champion.
Huh. Like what? Like I was not expecting this at all.
Yeah, I know,
How is he looking, by the way?
He's looking pretty good. Like, he's in his early 50s. He runs his own wrestling school in Minneapolis where he trained top.
Canada!
Where he trained top. Yeah, no, this guy trained Top Flight.
Anderson!
Could you imagine? Like, the Top Flight, their high flying moves all came from this guy?
I honestly do believe it. Also, I'm scared.
So.
He's in our house is he's in the room.
So.
Okay, I'm done being dorky.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So, so the way this whole segment works is like Frankie Kazarian tries to big dog Mr. Anderson in the middle of the ring. He points out how Mr. Anderson is actually a former military man himself. Apparently, and we didn't know this, Mr. Anderson was a former soldier for the U.S. Army Reserve.
Okay.
So he served. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, Ken Anderson.
Yeah, and then he also, and then that's when the Kazarian started asking, like, let me ask you a question: Have you ever been a coward, or have people ever thought that you were a coward? Like he was trying to get under his skin. Anderson was not having any of that shit, but then Frankie Kazarian got a little angry at him, saying like, "Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to humiliate me on my show." And then Frankie Kazarian make this big deal about I see your wife is here at ringside. Yeah, you see your wife is here. Your kids are here. Your mom is here. Gee, it would be a shame if I had to beat your ass in front of your whole family.
Really? Listen, Frankie, my boy, have you seen this guy? He's like 2.5 Kazarians in size. He may have been, you may be using high flyer.
He's 246 pounds. He hails from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, no, why would you want to egg this man on? Why are you looking for death? Why are you signing your death sentence in front of people? That's a terrible fucking idea. Why would you do that?
Well, because he thought it would be funny, and unfortunately, he ate his own words. Mr. Anderson started brawling with Frankie Kazarian briefly until Jake Something showed up, and Jake Something apparently, I don't know if it's a temporary alliance with Frankie Kazarian, but Jake Something showed up, and both between him and Frankie Kazarian, they put the beat down on Mr. Anderson.
What?
Yeah.
Really, Jake Something?
Jake Something.
Of all things, you're gonna team up with Kazarian.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
No, that's not weird. It shit don't make no sense. There's a difference. Shit could be weird, but still makes sense. This shit just don't make any sense.
Yeah, I know, that part didn't make any sense, but I did pop very big because, yeah, I'm a fan of Mr. Kennedy.
And lo and behold, Who comes into the rescue? None other
Steve
than
Macklin.
Steve Macklin. So we got Steve Macklin and
Mr.
Mr.
King.
Anderson, fucking beating away Kazarian and Jake something.
Yeah.
So go fucking figure.
Yeah, no.
Seriously.
And Mr. Anderson, he's still in ring shape. Like, he still wrestles.
So he doesn't have a beer gut? I could have sworn because I saw.
Well, I mean,
like, not beer gut, but I mean, like, he's got a belly on him.
he's got a little bit of a belly on him, but he can still wrestle. He just doesn't wrestle on TV, but he still fights. He still wrestles, and he has his own school. Like I said.
All right, now, yeah, I getcha. Well, still, if Ken Anderson is in wrestling shape, I guess he's just there for a limited run for something like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, cool seeing Mr. Anderson in the talk segment with Frankie. Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Quake. Yeah. Randy Orton and John Cena hate Mr. Kennedy.
Well, in terms of rivalry on TV, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And backstage politics.
What? No, what?
Mr. Kennedy was fired by WWE in 2009 after a botched move in a tag team match where he hit a back suplex and he dropped Randy Orton on his neck, and it was an accidental.
Okay.
And Randy Orton and John Cena used their power to get Mr. Kennedy fired.
As the tale goes.
As the tale goes, yeah.
Well, if Mr. Anderson, if he's this guy with two weird names that he says twice, whatever. If he's gonna be doing a limited run, or if that was just a one-off appearance, I don't know. But if it is a limited run to service this storyline, then they better hope to God that they don't intermingle what he's doing involving Macklin and Kazarian's feud with anything involving with WWE NXT, because the moment he does, you better believe there's going to be some shit and there's going to be problems. Unless everyone can be adults and professional and make money and do something cool with it. Imagine Mr. Kennedy showing up in NXT just to cut a promo on the young whippersnappers.
That'd be funny. Or hell, sharing a moment with freaking either All Ego or with Joe Hendry. Anyways, that would be fun.
I didn't think about that.
Now, Vicente Guerrero said, it is funny seeing teacher-student weird training mixes. Yes, Anderson with Top Flight, and even weirder 300 pounds brawler at Mr. Hughes trained with technical wrestler Jonathan Gresham. Cool.
Right? Who would have fucking thunk it?
Now let's get to the match of the night. And this was a good match with a very weird finish. And it's a grudge match between Danny Luna and Indy Hartwell.
Yay, we get to see Indy wrestling.
Danny Luna has turned heel. She's turned into a villain now.
No! How dare she?
A couple of weeks ago, she turned heel against Indy Hartwell and Jody Threat. And she's been, and I said that I wanted to see where this heel run goes. And I feel like they may have missed a step in this one. Like, okay, in this match, they had a good match. Pretty good match. Danny Luna used her size and power to overwhelm Indy Hartwell, and Indy Hartwell did hit a comeback as she was trying to go for a finishing move, but then Danny Luna rolled outside of the ring. She grabs a steel chair right in front of the referee and just whacks Indy Hartwell with the chair. And then this weird moment, she pauses in front of Indy Hartwell, who's still writhing in pain. And she waits until after the ring announcers declared the winner by disqualification to start wailing on Indy Hartwell again. Like, why are you pausing, woman? She's right in front of you.
Like, was she pausing in like an aura farming looking pose?
Just like poised, like ready to attack.
What the fuck?
Like she's camping. Why are you camping?
Hey, camping is a legitimate strategy, Jose.
Yeah, but you're right in front of the person you're gonna hit, and nothing is stopping you.
Well, apparently, it wasn't campy enough.
So Danny Luna, after that awkward moment, rolls Indy Hartwell back into the ring, assaults her repeatedly with a steel chair. The referee and officials try to break it up, but then we have this moment where Danny Luna had the chair in one hand, and she was about to hit all the officials behind her, but they all ducked all quickly, like, whoa!
So she did this big cartoonish freaking swing around the Rosie with the fucking steel chair in hand?
Yeah.
Dear God, are you kidding me?
Oh God. This took a weird turn.
Okay, so we know she's a bad guy and she throughout the match so she can hurt Indy Hartwell some more.
It has to lead somewhere.
To what end?
To
what end? For what purpose?
To soften up Indy Hartwell before her match at Bound for Glory.
God damn it.
Yeah, it was just weird. I mean, I didn't like it.
No, I understand. Like it's like you get what they're going for, but it doesn't feel like they were you feel like they missed a step somehow in the interpretation of it all.
Now, this one, I also have to knock it down a few points because it was very weird, and I don't know, I feel like this type of pairing is a little cliche in pro wrestling, but let's talk about this. It's a video package with the team of Laying Lee, former Xia Li from...
and Xia Brookside.
And Xia Brookside. Yeah, two former WWE alumni who are now a tag team. And It's so weird they set up the promo. They had Laying Lee only speak Chinese and Xia Brookside translating.
Laying Lee speaks English, though.
She does! And she speaks really good English.
So what the fuck?
Like I said, I've seen this before, and thankfully I didn't watch it alone. I'm not gonna get too much. Like, me and K Storm actually saw this, and we actually had the same opinion. This was not good. Why are you having this person translate for someone who can speak English
for herself fluently, perfectly? Like, I honestly don't understand that. What was the fucking context of what they were saying, at least?
Oh, no, they were sharing, like, how they used to be friends for years, and how they traveled to different paths, how they were friends, how they started a friendship over in WWE. Well, not mentioning WWE by name, but they've been wrestling friends for a long time.
What the fuck do you mean you can't mention it by name? You've got the big partnership with NXT. You can mention WWE by name.
Okay,
guys, it's not like from 5 years ago anymore where you don't acknowledge the other promotions.
True.
Like, you're co-mingling over here. Yeah. Fucking take the muzzle off. Especially on Laying Lee, because she can fucking talk.
And they have a really bad tag team name for themselves. Like, Xia Brookside considers herself the Yang, and Laying Lee is the Yang. Yin and Yang. They are called the Angel Warriors.
Ow. Just ow. Maybe Danny Luna was going for dramatic pause, said Vicente Guerrero earlier. Like, yeah, maybe she was with the moment in between there.
No, let's not double back. Angel Warriors.
Yeah, no. You can't call them the Valkyries because you've got Lyra Valkyria.
You can't call them Yin and Yang because that's way too on the nose.
Yeah, and it's not like they're actually yin and yang because it's like, you know, they're not like one good guy, one bad guy fucking thing. Or like there wouldn't be any way for it to function. But Angel Warriors, was that really
the best they could come up with?
I don't know. It doesn't roll off the tongue the way it should. I get what they're going for. I understand. They could have stuck the landing a lot better.
You know, they could have just been a tag team without a tag team name.
At least for a little while. Workshop it out a little longer.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is not good. But
it is not.
All right, but now let's go ahead and move on to the main event of this week's TNA Impact, and this is a tag team match, player.
Holla, holla.
And this is a rematch for the TNA World Tag Team titles. As the contenders, the Nemeths, Nick and Ryan Nemeth, the Hollywood Heels, challenged the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, for the TNA World Tag titles.
It was wonderful! Yes!
It was very wonderful with one or two hiccups during the tag match. In the earlier part of the match, the Hardy Boys were able to gain the early momentum going on. There was a part where Juan accurately pointed out that they had that the Hardys hit their trademark poetry in motion, but
Like
It feels like
yeah, like okay. Here's the thing. As Hazaim was quick to point out, if you remember back in the day when they used to do poetry in motion, Jeff Hardy would launch himself and throw himself at his opponent by his hip. You know,
sort of like a leg lariat thing.
Yeah, exactly that kind of bag. You know, with but primarily using his hip. Since Jeff Hardy is no longer a spring chicken, he switched it over to doing a clothesline, which is understandable. Except this time around, the clothesline was Flácido Domingo. It was flaccid. It felt like a love tap landed by someone who was not awake.
Yeah, that's not very extreme.
No, it isn't. Jeff seemed sleepy throughout the match.
I hope that was just an isolated incident.
And that it was only him being sleepy and nothing else. Jefferson Hardy.
Anyway, so...
God damn it, you're a grown-ass man. I hope to God we shouldn't have to be the ones fucking holding him to account for that. I'm not making any insinuation, but we know that old habits die hard sometimes, and he has been known to relapse. And I doubt that that's what's actually the case, but...
Considering TNA's history with their past relationships with Jeff Hardy and their live and let live policy.
Like, suffice to say, not holding my breath on that.
Anyway, so getting back to the match, and then when we got back from commercial break, of course, the Nemeths were able to take control. They were walloping on Jeff Hardy for a while, especially Dolph Ziggler, hitting a series of 8 or 10 elbow drops onto.
Yeah, it was like 10 elbow drops in a row.
That was crazy.
Like, stand up, drop, stand up, fall down, stand up, fall down, get up, fall back down, get up, fall back down. He was pulling shit out of what's his face, out of everyone's favorite bruv over in AEW.
Oh yeah, Will Ospreay.
Ostrich.
Oh
yes.
God, yeah,
he was ostriching all over himself.
Yeah, no. But then, Jeff Hardy was able to overcome the odds from the Nemeths. He got the hot tag, and Matt Hardy started wailing on Nick Nemeth, slamming his head repeatedly against the turnbuckle, while then afterwards shouting, "Wonderful!" Yep. He hit his trademark moves. He hit his flying elbow drop. He tried to go for the twist of fate, but Nick Nemeth was able to break out of it. And then near the end of the match, Ryan Nemeth grabbed one of the tag belts and he was going to cheat for the Nemeths. But joining ringside commentary, always ready, Matt Cardona, surprise!
Yep.
Matt Cardona shows up and stops Ryan Nemeth in his tracks, allowing the Hardys to hit the twist of fate on Nick Nemeth, and Jeff Hardy finishing off with the Swanton Bomb to pin and retain. Your winners, and still the TNA World Tag Champions, the Hardy Boys.
Ah! Gotta love it. Okay, I legitimately had no clue that Matt Cardona was gonna try to interfere for the Hardys. I knew that he was dressed for action. I knew that he was dressed for interference. He's
always ready.
Yeah, I was about to say that. How dare you steal my line? Yeah, no, he is always ready. So, what the fuck? Why save the Hardys? Why? No, seriously, why did he save the Hardys?
I think it's more or less about saving the Hardys and more like he's in the middle of his rivalry with Nick Nemeth. Because remember...
Cardona and Nemeth have history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, that was nice. Let's never do that again.
All right, Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
Okie dokie. So this week's TNA Impact was pretty good. A great opening contest. Great 6 knockouts tag team match with a lot of hilarity involved. I especially love the inspiration. They continue to be an incredible sensation in TNA. Mike Santana finally got his squash match against that one dude he was supposed to have a fight with last week before being jumped by Trick.
Right? Seriously, what the fuck?
That was good. Oh wait, and the reason I didn't mention that was because he was jumped by Santana was jumped by Ridge Holland from NXT. But it's okay.
Wait, Ridge Holland is in NXT. He is NXT. I got mixed up.
Oh no, it's okay because Ridge Holland was banished to Evolve. Ha. But But anyways, again, a great show all around, and I'm happy that the Hardys retained the tag belts. So let's see what happens next. Now,
Sorry about that.
September to remember. Oh boy, I'm with Juan again. This is one show I'm not going to remember. The only good thing about it were the tag matches, like primarily the Young Bucks match, because of their hilarity with them having money now and then trying to get away with it, but that wasn't going to work.
Like, no, like, listen, let me bribe you. Let me bribe you. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. This is ridiculous.
The things that made sense to me that seems to be working right now is the rivalry between Hangman Adam Page and Kyle Fletcher.
That's because Hangman, for all of his shit, and trust me when I say he's got a lot of shit, at least tries to put the effort in of making the storyline parts of the match make some modicum of sense.
Yes.
I will grant him that. I'm not going to, I'm not going to knock on someone when they're doing something right, but I'm not going to praise someone when they're doing something wrong.
That is fair. And yeah, no, everything else on September to remember was okay. I enjoyed Bobby Lashley facing off against Toa Leona. That was a great big hoss fight. The promo of Toni Storm and the other women, like, it went downhill fast. Yeah.
You know what it was? It's okay. I saw someone someone was selling like one of those 3D jigsaw puzzle sets, you know. But this one was it was plastic pieces, and it comes together and it sort of forms like a Bing vase kind of thing.
Yeah.
You see the visual I'm sort of getting, and what this did, it looks like what they did is that they took the actual pieces of it. And just as you were getting ready to finish locking it in place, decided to fucking jumble it all up. And then slap them together with a big fat wad of used chewing gum and call that complete.
Pretty much. But everything else was good. The main event tag match was definitely fun. And yeah, there's not much else to say about September to remember. So now the NXT Homecoming event where they returned to Full Sail, that was gangbusters. I enjoyed the opening tag match, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair getting the win over the Cullen with a lot of fun hilariousness from the Creepy Girls. I enjoyed the tag match between DIY and Trick and Mellow Gang. That was cool. The main event, of course, was fan service all around, and it was spectacular. Rhea Ripley.
Mommy time.
Yeah, Rhea.
Time with our mommy.
Yes, and Booker T got his moment where he got the Double Devil's kisses, and he could finally die with a happy
Charmel just doesn't do it for him anymore.
Ha!
I'm sorry, he's got to get his jollies somehow. He's got to get his rocks off.
Yeah,
Visually, that is.
Yeah,
no.
no.
He's not unfaithful. I'm just saying, it's tougher for him to get his spinneroonies on,
I guess thinking back on it now, the only thing I would knock the show down a few points for was the North American title match. It was just put together just because, and it didn't get, and it wasn't given enough time, as more time than I was hoping for. But it is what it is, and yeah. There's not much else for me to say about it. Just a great NXT Homecoming. They brought in a bunch of alumni. Finn Balor had a moment. Bobby Roode had a moment. So yeah, no, it was really good, and I'm happy for it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just to let you guys know, we're going to finish off the grand finale, the final lap of Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots this Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube Kick, and we'll have another exciting episode of our flagship show, The Ravens Flock, this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But until then, Mr. Juan Arouse, plug us away.
Okay, fine. Don't mind if I do. But only because you're not paying me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casabona, as he reviews for you the best of the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live simulcasting on YouTube. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell so you can stay on all of our content. Become a new flocker by hitting the join button. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/RavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/RavensFlock online, Kick.com/RavensFlock Flock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and the tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, youtube.com/RavensFlock. Humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Wrewind, and the Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Around, I'm Jose Casabona, and